Hey everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I'm DisturbingPuppet. So it's been a while since I've actually recorded any of these, so I'm probably going to be a bit rusty. So this is a 3,000 point battle, playing as the Blood Angels against the Tau. So I'm kind of running through playing all the different factions against the Tau. Have a pretty standard Marine force here. We'll kind of run through, and then we'll look at the Tau army I'm going to go against, which is a pretty standard Tau army. So in this case, not using any DLC units in this one. I thought about swapping out some stuff, but it was kind of becoming a hassle. So I'll just kind of go with sort of the basic one. I did see some of the Tau units have had their costs increased. So just play around with them a little bit, but no real major changes. So we have a lieutenant. We have a librarian dreadnought. We have one sanguinary priest, one tech marine. I've got two furioso dreadnoughts, both of whom are running the melta-gun on them. We've got three aggressors, mainly just to soak up fire. A couple ball predators, both running the basic gun. We're not running the flamer on them. We have, I can't remember exactly how many. Is it three, two or three? Okay, we've got four Hellblasters, two with the upgraded plasma guns, two with the standard plasma guns. So just kind of a way to hit a little bit harder at range. Over here we have a couple land speeders. We've got one land speeder Tornado that does have the assault cannon attachment. Not sure how useful that's going to be against the Tau. And we have one standard one. And then we're running three of the Inceptors, all of whom do have the plasma pistols. So that will make them a lot more hard hitting for armor targets and stuff. Okay, so the Tau army we're going to face. I can pick which one it is. So we're going to go with kind of the standard army here with a few modifications. I did have to make some changes because point costs were increased, especially for these stealth battlesuit teams. So last time I played around with these guys and looked at the army lists after I'd come back from being away for the summer, these guys had their point cost increase. And then today when I looked at them, they had point cost increase again. So kind of running with a little bit of that. So there's going to be a commander in the army. He does have the upgraded battlesuit, upgraded gun, all that kind of stuff, and the force field. There are two Cadre Fireblades who are very good with their abilities. Not sure how well the AI is going to use them. Same for the Ethereal. Then there are three stealth battlesuit teams. So I think, yeah, just to kind of fit the points in, they now all have basic guns. One of them's got the shield. One of them's got a gun drone. And one of them has a marker. So the marker is useful for these guys, the broadside battlesuits who have the long-range missile, although the AI is probably not going to use them very effectively either. A couple Riptide battlesuits with the upgraded guns on them. One Ghost Keel, one Hammerhead gunship, and then to kind of round things out, couple Crisis battlesuit teams. These guys do have the upgraded guns, which I think make them fairly useful. I'm not sure they're worth the point cost, though. We'll see how the AI uses them. When I've used these guys, I kind of felt like, they're okay with the upgraded guns. Just very short range. They do have a lot of maneuverability, which does make it nice. And then there are a couple of the breachers. So for anything up close, these guys shotgun them in the face. Kind of the MVPs of the Tau world, honestly. Alright, so we're going to set up a skirmish. We're going to fight to the death as per usual. We'll pick the big map with all the pillars and statues and stuff on it. I think it's Place of Challenge. So we'll get all that set up and we'll jump in. Just want to make sure we pick the correct armies. I could have it auto-generate, but I feel like the AI is not very good at doing that and building decent forces. So, yeah, we're just going to go with a pre-built army. I do have a variety of different Blood Angel units. I should probably get rid of some of these half-step ones that I don't use that much. This is the one we're looking at, yeah, the Destroyers. So we are going to play on Place of Challenge. There we go. Turn limit. Yeah, it automatically is defaulting now to some different stuff. I don't care about turns. Kill everybody. So it kind of seems like the default now is like 10 turns and kill most of the enemy army and you win. We just want to murder everybody. Once you get down to it, it's kind of fine. We are requiring cohesive armies just to kind of make things a bit more fair. And then objective is, I don't know what strategic command is. Siege. Seize and control exterminatus. Yeah, kill them all. Conqueror. I don't remember these all being here before. Huh, I might have to play around with some of these. So, strategic command. There are control points to capture. That's kind of cool. Siege, attack, and defend control points. Not sure why it doesn't like this. It doesn't like the map. Seizing control, occupy objective zones to claim vital resources. 5 points for each unit in the control zone. Oh, yeah, some interesting stuff. Yeah, we're just fighting to the death. That's fine. Glad I looked at that. Yeah, we're good to go. I think that was all fine. Yeah, I might have to try some of those different game modes. It kind of matches with the old 40k and stuff, where you did get a lot of points for like capturing certain objectives and stuff. It definitely led you more towards... Well, I mean, it was much like when I was playing second edition, it was more of a skirmish game, so you didn't have huge numbers of units. So things like, capture this one house, capture this building, capture this hill. You'd have objectives kind of like that. There were sort of smaller areas, but you could fit a whole squad in them without a problem, typically. And then you just sort of gathering additional victory points. You'd only play for a certain amount of time, so it did make the game quite a bit different. You could definitely play, instead of just firepower, you could have guys that were more mobile, were a lot more useful, things like that. All right, we're advancing up from way in the back. This is always a hassle to get everything set up the way I want. We probably want to throw the aggressors out front because they're sort of expendable, honestly. If they take shots, I'm kind of fine with it. They are kind of slow, so they will sort of slow us down as we advance. But what you gonna do? We do have the land speeder. We'll check out flanks with you guys. I might keep all the Inceptors together so they can hit really hard all at once. I do want to keep so the Dreadnoughts have the Meltaguns, which are super short range, so I do want to have them sort of behind everybody else. Even the Librarian has very short range. He wants to get into close combat. Let's just throw a whole bunch of aggressors over here. Have them advance. So we'll go up behind them. The Dreadnoughts, I suppose. So we'll advance there. We'll have the Tech Marine in. We'll put a tank there, land speeder. Go tank. Actually, let's do something kind of like this. Throw the tank forward. Do have a lot of Hellblasters to make use of as well. Yeah, I think we'll keep the Inceptors all together on a flank, just to kind of push that way. Throw you in the back for now. Let's just fill in. Heavy guns forward, I suppose. Something kind of like that. We'll sort of work it out as we advance. Okay. So, now that we're in, we can kind of see it is a pretty big map. We don't have great vision, but we'll advance up here.
Ready for recon.
Not going to see anything right away. Just go with the anti-grav here to start with, just so I can fly ahead, get some extra vision.
On the move.
I'm not going to spot anything here initially. Like I said, it has been about... Actually, it's honestly been about a month since I've played this, so I'm pretty out of practice. I'm not sure how things are going to go, but
With speed.
the Tau do hit really hard, so they are pretty dangerous at range as well, so that's something to kind of keep in mind. So we do want to cover the gap pretty well. We're sort of a medium range army generally, but we're really heavily focused in this army being very close. The tanks want to be close. The Dreadnoughts want to be close. We do have a good number of Hellblasters, so we can engage at range. But most of the army wants to kind of run at the enemy and punch them in the face. So that's kind of what we want to aim for. I'm not even sure the Dreadnoughts can keep up with you guys. Okay, yeah, they can.
Affirmative. Confirmed.
Not going to pay too much attention to facing or anything like that at this point. We are just going to run
Heavy armor.
ahead.
Awaiting your orders.
Let's go a little wide here so I have some kind of cover. Alright, where do I want the Inceptors to go? We could go ahead and jump now if we wanted to. Actually, yeah, puts us in an okay spot, maybe out here.
Always forwards.
away we go.
Challenge
Flying monkeys.
accepted.
Off they go. Okay.
The blood of Sanguinius flows in my veins.
I'm gonna have you get into cover. Tech Marine will hang out behind you
Understood.
guys. Lieutenant, go
Their
in
death
there.
is our only option.
So I'm just trying to remember what my lieutenant special abilities. I know we have one that gives a bonus to a specific unit. Yeah, so it's melee, ranged, and armor piercing. Okay, that's pretty good. Extra momentum for everybody for a couple turns. That's honestly pretty good. Especially because we don't have any weapons. We don't really want him getting involved in combat, and this is just a self buff. Not a big deal. Okay, big guns
Plasma fire support ready.
are big guns, yes. I think if we look at the models, we can actually tell them apart if we zoom in here. I think. Yeah, so they've got the line, like a vent of some kind running between their guns and the backpacks, whereas the regular guns don't have that. The guns are slightly different, or are they? Like these guys have like a little extra thing sticking off the front, but that's about it. All right. Where do we want to go? I'm not worried about overwatching or anything at this point. We can shoot through stuff, but the dreadnoughts and the tanks are going to block line of sight for us pretty effectively.
We can
Let's just
handle
do
it.
that for now. You guys, back them up.
Fire support.
We'll just kind of hang out here for the moment. We'll just kind of keep this core here, is just going to keep running at the enemy as fast as possible. We'll just kind of see what we can do with everybody else, harass in the meantime. It's fine, just automatically overwatch.
I await their mistake.
It's not really going to matter at this point. We're not going to see anything. Because I'd be very surprised if we see anything.
Targets moving beyond
There are some
range.
jumpy Tau units. They could jump some stuff ahead. If they do, we'll just tear them apart
Potential
individually.
targets detected.
The Tau units are pretty tough. They don't want to be up close with us.
Movement on the Auspex.
They can do really good damage at range if they
More
concentrate their
targets are
fire.
coming.
Looks like they've got a lot of stuff way out right, which is interesting.
There can only be victory.
Not really weighted that direction. Like, we are, like, very much aimed to, like, push the flank over on this side, whereas it looks like they're probably have quite a few units out here, which could be a bit of an issue. Oh, hey, if we had objectives, you can look at that. That's kind of cool. I don't remember that being there. Units with action points. I don't see a difference if I turn that on or off, but okay, sure. All right. Let's do a little scouting. It's unlikely I'm going to see anything. Why are you not making any noise?
Got it.
I don't know if I want to push up too much, but this does give me a little bit of cover, but not from very good directions. It's our... Okay, we've got 10 evasion. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, I don't know if I really want to move up super far here. This does give me a little modicum of protection, so I guess we'll do that. Main gun for this one, 2. We'll push it out a little further.
Overwatch zone established.
I feel like that's a bit forward.
On the move.
Over here, I might just kind of hang out and keep an eye on this side. Yeah, let's just do that. We'll hide behind the pillar and just kind of see. We'll have some vision on that side that way. Tank. I mean, I could move up a lot. I don't think that's going to get me into that cover. The +2 movement. So even if I fire this off,
Speed to match our fury.
I mean, I can get in there. Doesn't provide me cover from, like, flank shots and stuff. Thought I saw something weird there for a second. Yeah, interesting. We could also just book it to the flank. Not sure about that approach. We do want to get close to these guys. We're still on a cooldown here. So let's just advance up. We didn't see any indication of enemies out this way. We are a bit exposed. 4, optimals 2.
Defensive zone set.
Just kind of keep these guys bunched up, and then we'll try to jump on something potentially after we advance. I don't think anything's coming close enough that we're actually going to get shots off. Leave the space on the pillar. I might just take the pillar with the tank and have it look that way.
Defensive zone set.
Yeah, I can just get in there. So let's do that. And how about you look
Aye.
that way? Thank you. Alright, and here we just want the aggressors to run, but
Always vigilant.
can't really get through here as a group. Split up a little bit.
Only in death will my duty be
Take that.
completed.
Can you get behind them? Yes, I can, but we're probably better off taking the pillar.
Not even death will stop me.
You take the pillar. You
Confirm.
take that. Again, facing doesn't matter in this game, unlike Sanctus Reach or something, if we're getting shot at. But I generally like to have my guys looking the right way. I'm going to head in over here, just kind of lingering back a little bit. My maximum range is 6.
Zone of denial established.
We'll set it up that way. Okay, Tech Marine,
Needs fixing.
hang out behind the tank. Lieutenant, let's go over behind you. Sanguinary Priest, let's move the infantry up first.
Plasma fire support ready.
Take the pillar. I don't know if we can get in behind these guys, but we'll take that. So your optimal is 5.
Overwatch set.
Also got the heavies. Let's go there. Also Overwatch is kind of straight ahead.
Overwatch set.
Likely anything's going to come that close. You can't get in there. How about you?
Moving into position.
It's not what I wanted. I was trying to exit the unit. Let's go that way. Let's just run on in.
For the Imperium!
You guys, basic guns, optimals 4. Okay.
We can handle it.
I think we'll just kind of watch this general direction, although I don't expect anything to get anywhere near close enough to be an issue. We'll just kind of keep an eye out. Okay, we've got extra actions with you. The shield just lasts 1 turn, yeah. I mean, I guess I can Overwatch.
Forever watching.
Anybody else? Tech Marine. Again, everything just expires in 1 turn, so it's not really all that great. Nobody needs repairs. Just
I'll keep an
Overwatch.
eye out.
Right, Priest. I'm going to put the Priest kind of in between. These are kind of our main infantry we might want to heal, although the aggressors are probably going to get beat up a lot too. Once we start doing some damage, we can throw some momentum out as well.
They will fear to tread close.
you're all that's left. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay put. Alright, should have some kind of contact, although I'm not probably going to take any shots. They might have shots at me because they do have a lot of long-range stuff. Something turning invisible.
Taking fire!
Okay, you might get killed before we get a chance to do anything. Get hit with everything despite my evasion there. Missile coming in. Nope, long-range shots from somebody. It's got to be one of the special character Fireblade guys.
Target is beyond my vision.
Oh, there's the missile coming in. How do you possibly have vision of that tank? That is impossible. I call complete BS on that.
Target is beyond my vision.
Okay.
Under fire!
Blasting away at the aggressors there. Alright, didn't take too many hits. So, Tech Marine. Can reach there. That's all my movement, right? Yeah. So, how about... You're probably not going to be a big target if we rush the dreadnoughts forward. How about you have some accuracy and damage?
The Omnisire will judge your acts.
Then I'm going to run over here, and we're going to do some repairs on this Predator that just got hammered. Okay, so you got pretty
That's been a
trashed
crew
as well.
awaiting orders.
Let's sneak around the edge here and see if we spot anything of interest. Okay, we've got a ghost keel back there. That's not great. I can't do a lot of damage to that. Else? No, it's not invisible, at least. You've got a shield up, so the ethereal did do his job.
Got it.
Okay, so there's the leader in the back, and then... Ooh, the ethereal. If I could kill the ethereal, that would be quite nice, but not too likely. 90% here, my secondary gun, we're out of range. Nope, we can actually shoot that. Doesn't do much damage, though. It's really kind of an anti-infantry weapon. I mean, it might do some damage. I don't see any other targets around, so yeah, sure, let it rip. Okay, we irritated him slightly. Hit him with the bolter.
The enemy has me in their sights. Enough of this.
Okay, so you're not really that important of a target. You are damaging up close to single targets. This guy is bad. Definitely bad. So we want to do something about that. Nothing advanced over here. Don't know that I can get close enough with the dreadnoughts to get the melta-guns off, but we could give that a shot. We could try to get a heal off here too. You're just slightly in the way. Let's move you.
I go where I am needed.
Gonna heal these guys up a little bit. Not that it's gonna do a whole lot.
The blood is strong. Do not falter.
Extra melee damage, but nobody can make it into melee. I'll hold off. I might give some momentum to somebody if we can get a kill or something. We could probably get plasma shots here if we wanted to advance out into this area, but I'm worried that there's a bunch of crap out here. So... I'm going to activate this just to get more vision and just see... Okay, there's the other one.
with speed.
Alright, so we've got some vision. The tank is hanging back. Tank is bad. Breachers, couple fire blades. We could move out with the plasma guns into this area and light up that Riptide while everyone else charges the other one. I don't know if we've got the firepower. I mean, we do have 4 squads, so maybe we've got the firepower. Especially if we supercharge.
Hellblasters awaiting
Where
target.
do I want to be for optimal shots? Like maximum movement out there, which is a little nutty.
Ready for recon.
You know what? I feel like we're going to do a lot of damage if we do this. So I'm going to go ahead and push it. I probably shouldn't, because the tank is there as well and can do a lot of really nasty stuff. But you don't have any shielding. 80%, I'm going to go ahead and supercharge it.
Plasma coils fully overcharged.
So, unfortunately, most of us took extra damage there. Did do a ton of damage, so we probably don't need to supercharge again. So you've got the basic guns, you've got the heavies. So if you go out and shoot the other one and do the same, you can mop up with the basic guys, maybe. At least get one of them dead with these guys. 80%, you do have a shield. That's unfortunate. We're going to supercharge. Hopefully not everybody gets hit here. Okay, only one in that one.
All systems operational.
Nice, really big hit.
Fire support.
Okay, I can't get great
For
shots
the
here.
Imperium.
I might need both squads to hit here because I've only got a 60%. I'm not going to supercharge this. He's pretty bad. Well, our maximum damage is 100, but our shot chance is only 60%. If I supercharge it, we do more damage, armor piercing. It's only a 60% though. It's going to depend on luck a lot. There's a chance we kill him if we supercharge. There's no way we kill him if we don't. It'd be great if I could get it with one squad, but I have to be really lucky with my shots. I think it's unlikely, even if I supercharge. So if I supercharge, it goes up to 100 to 140. Yeah, we still need most shots to hit to get a kill, though. So I'm going to take just a regular shot
Target
here.
acquired.
Watch everything land.
Shield holding.
Okay, that was pathetic. That was way, way less damage than I expected.
Moving into position.
Might have to supercharge these guys. 60%, 60%. Try to go for the kill here. I mean, it's possible I get a kill, but we did really low damage. So I'm going to go ahead and supercharge it here. Hopefully
Plasma
get a kill.
coils fully overcharged.
2 guys take hits.
All systems operational. All systems
Okay, we got him. Barely.
We can handle it.
And I've put all my plasma guns out front, but we're going to charge with everybody else, so hopefully that'll be okay.
I am ready to help.
So you got the kill. So how about... I'll give you the momentum.
Fear not the fury of the great angel brothers. It is your right.
Okay, and then we're just going to rush like madmen at the enemy. I think that is the goal. We still have you guys that we could jump in. Like, we could jump out and probably nuke the Ghost Keel. We might need additional shots on the Riptide. We could try with the tank. It's going to be at range. It's not going to do that much. And try with these guys.
Ready to strike.
So if we just run out in the open, hopefully that will make you guys big targets. So these don't cost me an action. Yeah. Can't shoot. So I can, just not going to do any damage. I mean, this is free, so sure, fire the rockets. Grenades, whatever. Just charge the enemy.
Strength. We are the walls. We are the guns.
These guys are going to do the same. So we're just going to charge out here like complete maniacs. Why not fire the grenades off? I mean, there might be better targets later if the breachers come up. But we're mainly going to kind of rush ahead to sort of draw fire.
Roger that.
Actually, we're close enough if I move up. We can hit the breachers instead. Can't we? I can't hit that tile? Really? Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, I might save yours then, although you're probably going to die. Tank right here is going to give me some trouble, that's for sure. I don't know what's the range here on you guys. 4 is maximum. So we can get a shot off. Let's go out here. If he does break the infantry out, we do have the frag cannon. 60%'s not awful. Let's give it a shot. That did not land. Okay.
The defense at Angelicum stands with you.
You can't get in range, though.
Destination confirmed.
That sucks. We're just around the corner. Having to walk out from behind the pillar just slowed me down enough that we don't get a shot. That's too bad. Most likely he's just going to back off and run away. He's not going to do anything else, so we're just going to run at him. Okay. Got extra accuracy on the tank. I can get up that I think we can get shots off at him. It's not going to do much damage, though. Even with the bonuses I gave him. 75% chance. Best case scenario, 200 damage if we land shots with everything. We'll give it a try, see what we can do.
Shield holding. All systems operational.
Okay. Decent hit. Not fantastic.
My vigilance is eternal.
So, Mr. Librarian Dreadnought. I think we want to go in with the group. I could shield up once I'm there, just to make sure I'm not going to die. I think that's what we'll do.
Through discipline.
Hang with everybody else. Let's pop the shield.
Sanguinius protect you.
When the day's darkest.
Don't
we
like that you're
prevail
standing
through
out in the open.
control.
Like, I'm hoping most of their attention goes to these guys, not to these guys. These guys are actually more dangerous, probably. But, I mean, if I can catch him with these guys, we can do a whole lot of damage. Alright.
Order confirmed.
That's right, I do have the bolter on here too, don't I? The bolter is literally going to do 0 to 1 damage, so there's no real point. It is on a 2-turn cooldown. We'll wait and see if anything else moves up. Actually, since I've got the accuracy and stuff bonus, let's go ahead and hit the Fireblade with it.
Under fire.
Okay, that was less impressive than I expected. Alright, over here. We can take a shot. It's not super effective. We'll give it a try anyway.
All systems operational.
I mean, that's better than I was expecting. Down to 23. Bolter, yeah, 0 damage. Just hang out where you're at. So we are going to need a little bit more firepower to finish you off. So what I think I will do... What's the range on 2 tiles? Yeah, come over here. We'll give some buffs to these guys before we send them in. So, sure, everybody have some momentum.
For doubt, brothers.
And then we'll just give the front squad
Sanguinius guides every strike.
A little bit more accuracy and armor penetration. And I'll
Their
watch
death is our
that away.
only option.
Tech Marine. Where do we want to hide? We could just hang out in a pillar. Nope, we can't. We've got no movement left. Never mind. I said nothing. Okay. I'm going to check
Got it.
out here and look for anything else. That might be the edge, but we saw movement out here earlier, I swear. There was indications of movement. Okay. I think we're right. If we can take out, like, him and the Ghost Keel, I'll be very happy. The tank is still a big problem. So the guys that are furthest back, how far can you jump? Where can we get? Not very far, so let's try to take him out. These guys have plasma guns, so they do hit pretty hard. He's pretty hurt. It should finish him off. There we go.
Challenge accepted.
Forward squad. Yeah, because he's around that corner. It's not great. Could jump here. The pillar gives me a little bit of cover from that direction. What else do we have here? Oh, okay, that's bad. So, we've got the Crisis battle suits as backup next to the Commander. Commander's pretty nasty. The Ethereal gives him lots of buffs. The tank is the main thing we need to deal with. There are some invisible guys somewhere out here. This should take you out.
Enough of this.
Oh, not quite. I thought we were going to hit a bit harder there with our bonus. I was wrong. All right. Sure.
Always forwards.
These guys will do less damage, will be less accurate, but we'll take the shots.
Enough of this.
Yeah, I was hoping we'd get him as well. I'm going to back off with you.
With speed.
Is that everything? That is everything. So we did take out both of the Riptide battlesuits, which is pretty good as a way to start. That's kind of their main offensive, defensive, tanky units other than the Hammerhead. Hammerhead's now probably the #1 target. Your #2, Commander, Ethereal, and these Cadre Fireblades are sort of targets of opportunity. We'll just keep rushing and see what we can do. Probably going to take some damage here. We'll see who they target. If they target the aggressors, I'm totally fine with that. I think that's the evasion buff that they just got from the Ethereal. These guys can jump, so they are kind of dangerous. Let's see what they're going to do. Coming in at us very close.
Taking fire.
Oh, he's burning me. That's not nice. Not that much damage, though. That's good. Oh, you're going for him.
I will be the thunder that
Okay.
echoes their names.
Gonna burn again. Yeah, not a ton of damage, just a little bit. Although the further squad did take quite a bit more.
Taking fire.
The Ghost Keel also has a flamer, so he might just flame. Nope, we've got invisible units just appeared there as well.
Resistance detected.
Surprised I'm taking even that much damage from the Fireblade there.
Receiving fire.
We can take it.
Overhead. Nope. Yeah, going for the Librarian. Glad I put the shield on him. Infantry scattering around.
We are taking fire.
Picking on my plasma gunners. Probably should be putting a lot more attention on them. They're really dangerous.
Under fire.
Secondary guns firing. Shotguns incoming. Yeah, those hit really hard. crisis battle suits. Not going very far. Okay, that got hurt. There's got to be some invisible units out there somewhere. Nope, we've got the big guy back there. Just annihilated that poor guy. He went invisible. That's unfortunate. Okay. Not much I can do about him going invisible. Alright. My librarian did take damage, even with the shield I had on there.
Bring me your broken and your outworn, and I will repair them anew.
Could get in and get some repairs off. Just barely. Either that or give him some armor. Yeah, run in,
On my
do
way.
some repairs. Just fix him up a little bit.
We'll have you back up in no time.
Okay. Over here, we've got a lot of units that need some healing. The heavy guns are kind of the main ones I would like to heal.
Hell blasters awaiting target.
I think I can reach them, though. Yeah, it cost all my movement to get there. I could move these guys up, and that would help. I think. Can I reach now? Yeah, I could get there and have one action left to do a heal on this squad. Let's do that. Alright, good deal.
My duty is service.
So I think plasma guns, we all focus the hammerhead. Then we're going to charge in and just beat the crap out of stuff. Fire off the melta-guns. So we could have melta-guns go here if we need it as well. My tanks could both go after the commander, maybe. We do have this mess over on this side as well. Could have the tank get involved there too. Okay, I think what we'll start with. We want to prioritize hitting the tank. So from here, we're optimal range. 80%. I can't supercharge though. Let's just
Target
fire away,
acquired.
see what we can do.
Taking fire!
Okay, good chunk of damage. So the others with the heavy.
Fire support.
You guys. So let's see what they can do.
Target acquired.
We can land our shots. Maybe we get lucky. About the same damage. 41 health left, so my squad here should be able to take care of it. If you guys get the kill, you probably get enough momentum to take another action. So we'll try to pick them off. Can you do enough damage if we land the
Target
shots?
acquired.
Yes.
We can take it!
Okay, does that blow up? Yeah, good. So damage some of those other guys. We get a surge,
Ready for
very
a
nice.
target-rich environment.
So we could back off and hammer the cadre, maybe.
For
Yeah, let's
the
do that.
Imperium!
The ethereal went out somewhere further, yeah, out there, so you're also a major target. Yeah, let's see what we can do here for the cadre.
Under fire.
25 health left, super close. Do we just finish him off, or do we shoot at something else? I don't have great other, like, armored targets here, so you know what? Let's just make a firing line of plasma guns. And you can
Target
die.
acquired.
I hope. There we go. Look at that. I'm going to go ahead and push in as well with these guys. Got movement here. I'm actually going to get behind the other guys with the big guns, just in case.
Hellblasters awaiting
And
target.
these are the heavies as well. Because we've got like these breachers here, so I kind of want to get a
We
little
can
distance from
handle
them,
it.
if I can. We can always move up and shoot other targets. These guys are sort of stuck. You're stuck. Let's look that way. You look that way. Okay. Let us swing
With
back
speed.
here and see if we spot anything else. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Look what we found.
Got it.
Figured they had to be out here somewhere. Just do some
Firing on
damage.
the enemy.
We've been spotted.
We've got shields and they're fairly tough, so it is going to be a bit difficult to deal with. We did take a decent hit from them. Alright. So we've successfully taken care of the tank. The breachers are actually a bit dangerous. We could hit them with the aggressors. We could just frag them as well. That might be the way to go. Just use the frag cannons on them. .48, so that's not going to kill them. We can soften them up with something else first. Now, we could just go in stabbing on the commander. That might be worth it. Yeah, you know what, let's do that. Up to 102 damage here. Can't really counterattack. He's got a really weak melee. If he even attacks, it's like
I have seen
a few
your
points.
death by my hands.
Yep, my dreadnought is gonna murder you. Fortunately, we just get you hurt. Probably finish you off with somebody else. We can do this every turn. Okay, that's kind of cool. I didn't realize it was that fast that it would trigger again. How about we give a bonus to the tank? I think we've got enough firepower here. We could just do this.
Firing.
Murder these guys. I didn't quite kill him. That's too bad. What do we mop you up with? These guys? Just kind of freely get out of there. Come on, kill him! Alright, good job. Have a variety of options.
Heavy close support.
These guys don't have close combat weapons. We can just kind of walk away from them and then shoot the crap out of them. They do have the bonus to their evasion, But we could also go back here. I think we go after the ethereal.
Accepted.
Ah, this crap in the
We
way.
have been engaged.
The Ghost Keel, that's right. Ghost Keel actually has a close combat weapon, so that is going to get us stuck. That's unfortunate. I thought he would move after that, but he didn't. Okay. We can still take shots. Down to 124. Really want to finish off these breachers because they are really nasty at close range. The Frag Storm takes an action, doesn't it? Ah, I keep doing that. I'm trying to exit out of the unit instead I'm moving them. That's a problem. Frag Storm does take an action point, yeah. You know what? Let's go ahead and hammer them. Got a command point. Move up, we'll grab the pillar.
Crush
Gun
the
them down.
enemies of the Imperium.
Okay, I meant to shoot them, but yeah, punching them in the face is fine too. I don't have these guys engaged in close combat because we can't fight around a pillar. We'll have you guys look that way.
Ready to strike.
We can just kind of freely move through here, so let's do that. We'll start beating up on the crisis battle suits. So we want to punch. Punch them. Alright, okay, hits. Not fantastic, not terrible. I'm going to move past, because we're going to blow this guy up. I don't think the commander explodes. So that's what I'm not sure about, if it was going to blow up when we try to finish him off. I mean, I could rush over here and smack the Ghost Keel, but he'll fight back. If we shoot... Not going to kill him. Let's go ahead and shoot. I don't really have anything else to do with you. See how much damage I can get with the evasion. Okay, he's still moderately healthy. He definitely blows up when he dies. So if I could kill him from range, that would be slightly better. It's not a huge deal. Let's bring you in. Let's light up the Ghost Keel. See if that will finish him off. Can't miss.
The enemy has me in their sights.
Get a bunch of crits there.
Enough of this.
Okay, he does blow up in my face though. Alright, you lost your movement because we got intercepted. Let's look
Without
that way.
hesitation.
Let's go chasing after the ethereal here a bit. Kind of got penetration of their front line. They just couldn't hold us because we just kind of charged in. And now we're just sort of beating the snot out of them. Can move you in. I suppose we should, because we've actually made good progress just killing everything around us. Go ahead and move you up if we want to. Get you into close combat even. Not a terrible idea. Let's do that. Just so if they do try to move, we've got them hit from multiple different directions. We can also go and hit them with the aggressors. We could use the aggressor here on the commander. But we still have the other dreadnought.
Not even death will stop me.
I don't know if it's better to shoot him with the melta gun or just punch him in the face. He does have a lot of health left. He might evade the shot if I go for the melta gun. See what my shot chance? It's 59%. I think, yeah, we're better off. Just punch him.
Death to all who oppose me.
Drop the elbow on him.
Is that all?
Counterattack did nothing. Let's see if we can kill off the commander here. And land our hits.
Is that your
There we
best?
go. Okay, and he didn't blow up in my face. Good.
Roger that.
I'm just gonna surround these guys. No matter what they do, they're gonna get the crap punched out of them. I'm gonna have you come over. You're looking their way, yeah. Alright, you
power is
guys,
yours to command.
check that direction. Got no movement left. You've got no movement left. Yeah, I'm surprised we're actually doing as well as I am here, honestly. Okay, who's got... If I look at you... You've got 8 armor, 20 evasion. These guys have 7 armor, 15 evasion. So they're a slightly easier target to hit. These guys are more dangerous, though. The Crisis Battlesuit team. So I think I'm going to prioritize them. I could probably kill 1 or 2 of these guys. Here, I'm lucky if I kill 1. But they do have big nasty guns on them, so let's see how the tank goes.
Armor holding! Taking hits.
Okay, picked off 1. It's kind of what I expected. The bolter... 70%, 0. Yeah, we can at least do some damage. Just light him up.
We've been spotted.
I think there's at least 1 other squad. So we've got the one there, the one there. I think there's 1 other squad of stealth battlesuits somewhere out there.
On Ball 4 I was born.
So you're
And
all we
should
have
be able to
left.
win it.
What do I get for 1
On
command
Ball
point?
4,
Remember, assault cannon
I will
strafe.
die.
That's actually really good on 1. We could just strafe these 2. It's not going to do a ton of damage. But, you know, why not?
Storm Raven en route.
Yeah, just soften them up a bit. These guys took almost no damage, but a little bit to the stealth battlesuits. And I don't really want the crisis battlesuits to come after me. I mean, they can jump, so they can kind of find me no matter where I go. Unless I jump way far away from them. Which I could do. Let's move up into cover here, I guess.
On my honor.
That way, in case they advance. Pretty sure it's everybody. Yep. Yeah, we've done a really good job just beating the crap out of the Tau here. And this is on a pretty open map where they should have a bit of an advantage. Okay, that was way more damaging than I expected.
They test my resolve.
He's got 2 attacks. I always forget that he can close combat attack. He actually did a really good job. Lots of damage.
Taking fire.
He might just pick off that squad. Yep. Those guys are kind of long-range snipers. They have really good abilities too.
Taking fire.
Take a big hit there. Yeah, losing all of my assault squads. Oh, right, they've got the combat drone there, so took a few shots as well.
Under fire!
Just nuked 2 of my aggressors there. Going for the weak squad. Dropped a bunch. Oh, there's some invisible guys. Alright, so much for them. There's the other squad we were thinking must be out there somewhere.
Enemy lurks in the shadows.
And we've got that long-range guy in the back, firing off rounds. Okay. Things could be a lot worse. They're not that bad. Tech Marine there. Okay, so over here we have a bit of an issue. But we should be okay.
I am ready to help.
Have some health, because why not? And we can even get in there and go with our chain sword, because they don't have close combat weapons, so they're really not adept at dealing with close stuff. So why not?
My
Do good damage either way, so
thirsts for
enjoy.
their blood.
Just a free shot of a bunch of damage to him.
Ah!
Hey, 3 damage counterattack. Cadre Fireblade back there is a bit of an irritant. But we can just kind of freely move away here and take shots. So you guys have the regular guns, you guys have the heavies. I mean, we could come out. I don't see anywhere I have a good shot at the Cadre Fireblade, though. We could just back off and blast the crap out of these guys.
Plasma fire support ready.
Yeah, let's just back up. Nail these guys. Yeah, these guys are quite tough. We could have the tank assist. What's the range on this for optimal 4? We are at 4. You're really weak. Let's see if we can pick them off.
We've spotted.
Nope. Too much armor. Alright, fine. Tell you what.
Rolling to position.
Soften up the other squad.
Firing.
And by soften up, I mean brutalize. Advancing. So if we want to, we've got a good opportunity here to maybe pick these guys off, because we'll just go from one to the other. If we can do enough damage with the shield.
We've been spotted.
Okay, good. Mopped them up.
On the move.
Keep heading in. We'll try to get vision sooner or later of the big guy in the back. Got the big guns here, so I do need to get back a bit to take a shot, which is unfortunate. A couple of them left. Should be really hard hits. If we could land the shots, we just destroyed him.
For the Imperium.
Ah, you poor bastard. Alright. I moved kind of in the way. Potentially, that's a better shot than there, so let's go there. One of you left. We got the big guns ready to go. Just kind of mopping up the back here. There we go. Okay, Sanguinary Priest. Sort of head back in their direction. Hopefully I'm not going to get sniped by anything. There's the big guy in the back that's going to be an issue, but we can kind of move in on him here pretty soon.
Yetimeter Xenos my axe couldn't bisect.
Fine, but we could... I can't attack diagonally with a close combat weapon. We could shoot into there. We could also give some bonuses to the librarian and just have the librarian chop him up. I think that's what I'm going to do. So, Mr. Librarian Dreadnought, how about you have some extra accuracy and damage, because why not? And you're slightly hurt, so let's top you up. Another command point. So,
My vigilance is eternal.
let's hit these guys. Good attack.
I have seen
Finish
your
him
death
off.
by my hands.
Alright. Let's grab the pillar so we're less likely to get shot at, potentially.
Confirmed.
Tie you guys up, although we'll do some damage to them as well. Go for another tank shot here. Okay, we got one, a little bit more damage to the other. I know we got the big guy in the back. We've got the ethereal here as well. Gonna start moving in.
As you
Over
say.
the pillar might give me some cover from the units further back.
Understood. We will fall upon them with righteous fury.
Can't believe you're my... These are the only Inceptors that are left alive, right? Yeah, surprisingly. We kind of went in a bit aggressively, and they got torn apart. We took out the Ghost Keel, but yeah, the Ethereal surprisingly doing a bunch of damage and then mopping up with the Cadre Fireblade there. They've got a lot of ability to concentrate fire, like I said, for these guys. So the Tau are pretty nasty at finishing off weak targets. I'm going to see what I can do about finishing you off. Yeah, it's not going to be enough damage. Just do some.
Armor holding! Taking hits.
Surprising how little we did there, actually.
Sanguinius watches over us.
But, unfortunately for you, my lieutenant's going to make it up and just chainsaw you to death, hopefully. How much damage is that going to do? 60-something. We've got a couple actions. 50% damage, but we could just attack twice, which
You
is
will fall before me.
100% more damage. I don't understand that skill. I guess, I mean, it does give me some evasion and movement. So if something is just out of reach, I guess that's the time to use it.
The enemy has engaged.
Alright, good deal. So now you're free if we want to move.
Confirmed.
Sure, let's go ahead and advance up. Okay, so over here, we just beat you guys to death, and then continue moving on. That's kind of the plan.
Always ready.
I mean, I could just leave and start beating on somebody else right away, like the Cadre Fireblade. The Ethereal can fight back, though, so we might just want to shoot him. You know what? You go ahead and go over here. We've got the Meltaguns.
Crush the
Punch him in the
enemies of
face
the
and see what we can do.
Imperium.
45. Not fantastic. Actually did some damage back. I'm surprised. Okay, I'm gonna move. So we can maybe get somebody else in there if we want to. Let's go ahead and punch him in the back of the head. These guys are pretty tough. I think dreadnoughts. Let's go melt a gun and ethereal. It sounds like an entirely appropriate and rational use of firepower.
Your rejection of the greater
Solid
good
hit.
will be your undoing.
I'm gonna just kill the ethereal. Let's do that at range. Keep these guys tied up. We can land the shot. Oh, you missed. You missed. Oh. That is super disappointing. Alright, punch him.
Taking hits.
Got a couple. Do I have anybody left? No, I do not. Okay, so Kaiju Fireblade, beaten up. Crisis Battlesuit, beaten up. Ethereal, nearly dead, and I think it's just the suit in the back is all that's left. Other than those guys I can see. Gonna go stab a tank? Yep, stab a tank up the back, alright.
Let's test our armor.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn around and shoot you to death, right? Well, we might have somebody else do it. I don't know, we'll see. Taking point-blank shots and actually landing some of them. Accuracy should be pretty bad there in that situation. Oh, that's not nice. Oh, we survived though, haha.
I sense a future adversary.
Gonna shoot. Tank, yeah. Yep, that's a big hard hit there. Alright. Well. I mean, we've got options. You're at 55. Can we get some vengeance here? Maybe?
Engaging target.
Your rejection of the greater good will be your undoing.
Oh, 3 health left. Do I have my bolter up? I do have my bolter up. Look at that. We have to move back, though, to get a decent shot. But yeah, that's fine. Optimal is 4. Alright, you have a melee weapon. I'm so used to, like, these guys not having melee weapons, but I blow up and kill them. Alright, so that was just me being dumb. But, I mean, we killed them in the process. I should have just done what I was thinking initially, have my lieutenant come over and kill. Like I said, I'm a bit rusty. It has been a while. Okay, so we still have the cadre, we still have one of you guys. So let's just start pounding on stuff. Okay. Guys, let's run on over.
Crush the enemies of the Imperium.
So really, like, I didn't need to lose the tank. That's the only thing. Just kind of me making a mistake. But it's not a huge
With
deal.
strength.
We might have lost him anyway from the guy in the back just taking pot
Heavy
shots at
fire
us.
support.
Let's see if we can find him with you.
Anti-grav ready.
Let's have some movement and awareness. Come flying on back here. I know you're back there somewhere.
Got it.
Oh, there you are. Okay. Very far in the back. Charge.
We are the walls. We are the guns.
Sure, give me some movement. Come flying back. We got a little bit of cover between us. He doesn't like shooting at stuff up close either. So the closer I am, the better, honestly. So it's just a whole scale, like, rush at the enemy here at this point. You can just kind of hang out there.
Hesitation.
Don't really want you to die if I can avoid it. Tech Marine, does anybody need anything? I think they're all fine, aren't they? How about... give you some extra armor just in case. Nobody needs repairs, we'll just hang out behind the pillar. That's fine. I mean, nobody here needs repairs. Okay, dreadnoughts. Can't get in range. I don't think. Yeah. So we charge.
My duty remains.
Do the same. Just converging on the final
Confirmed.
enemy to slaughter. Yeah, run in. It's fine. I should have used my ability. Would have given me some extra movement there. Not a huge deal. Okay, Tech Marine's gonna hang out. You're gonna hang out. Guess we do a little healing.
When the day is darkest, we prevail through control.
Move in these guys, although I don't think there's any chance they're gonna be able to really
The blood is strong.
take
Do
any more
not
action.
falter.
To get a surge. We could empower an ability and give somebody a ton of momentum, maybe. It's not really gonna matter though, I don't think. So let's give a bunch of momentum and stuff to... So you can at least move further towards the enemy.
Fire support. Hellblasters awaiting target.
Alright, you guys. So far back there, it's just crazy. If I don't use the surge, I'll lose some momentum because I didn't do anything this turn and I won't get it back. So it's not like I'm going to get additional action points or anything, so
We can handle it.
I can't really save it for next turn. We'll just kind of advance up.
Bring me your broken and your outworn, and I will repair them anew.
Alright, we do have the lieutenant. But I don't really want you getting shot at. So we'll grab cover on the pillar and bravely lead from behind.
I await their mistake.
Oh, rockets away. 3 damage. Good job. Just gonna back up and take a pot shot at something. Oh, that's not nice. He just nuked the last aggressor that was there in that squad, I think. Yeah, Tech Marine's there, Lieutenant's there, yeah. Just nuked that poor aggressor. Alright. Well, we're just going to converge on the target. Could give you some extra armor piercing. What's the range on that?
On the move.
Pretty close, actually. I might be better off just shooting him with the heavy bolter, honestly. Because I can still do some damage. 60 to 80 damage there, just by yourself. Let's give the Meltaguns the opportunity first, I think. Can just barely get into range. hit. More than half dead. Land the shot, you're dead. If not, we'll move the tank and the Librarian Dreadnought in. 80%.
Under fire.
There we go. Nice. Yeah, so not terrible. I did get that one tank killed when I didn't need to, but that was about it for losses otherwise. Yeah, 2 Inceptors. I mean, they tend to get rushing in on the enemy, so they often get killed. We did lose 1 Hellblaster. Not awful. The Land Speeders often are in positions where they're going to get shot at, so pretty reasonable, I think. The Predator, yeah, I shouldn't have lost that. I should have just moved my Lieutenant up to attack the Ethereal in the back or take some of the shots of somebody else. We could have avoided that loss. They still might have lost it because the Battlesuit in the back might have taken a shot at it and blown it up. You never know. But yeah, we did a pretty good job there. I feel like once we got through the initial, like the 2 Riptide Battlesuits, and then the tank that was all that was left as far as what was, things that are going to stop me, I knew from that point things were just going to kind of roll through the rest of the enemy. Once we got the tank down and the commander and everything, then it was just sort of mopping up from that point on. So it really wasn't that difficult, honestly. But that's partially because the AI doesn't use units very well. So, what you gonna do? Who got a bunch of kills for us? A couple for the aggressors, surprisingly. Yeah, even though I don't really like the aggressors that much, we did get multiple kills with them. And we got a couple with the Inceptors, mopping up stuff, a couple with the Hellblasters. The Hellblasters were very vital in taking out the Riptides and the tank, so that was quite nice. But yeah, a pretty good result. So the next thing we'll do is I'll try this army against the Tau army at 3,000 points. It has a lot of invisible units, so it has the maximum number of the stealth suits and has the maximum number of ghost keels. And the ghost keel actually gave me a little bit of trouble there. So the ghost keels, unlike most of the Tau stuff, do have a close combat weapon. They've got flamers, and they have a weapon that's like a melt-a-gun, basically. So they do have a lot of ability to destroy armored targets. So they could be really dangerous with them being invisible. So I think it's 3 ghost keels and then like 6 of the stealth suits in that army. And the stealth suits are fairly tough. So they're kind of like Marines for the Tau. And then like the Crisis battle suits are kind of like the Terminator equivalent, essentially. So we'll try the same army against that and see how it goes. And then we'll move on to the next faction, which is Tyranids. I don't know how the Tyranids are going to do against Tau. Tyranids are pretty weak, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, this has been more Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one.